Hello everybody and welcome to Dan's Garage. Today we'll be working on this Allis Chalmers B210 garden tractor. I just scored this off of Facebook Marketplace. Came with a tiller attachment for it. We're going to be using that to till up the garden later, hopefully, assuming this works. I was told that it runs when I bought it. It didn't come with a battery though, so no way to actually confirm that. It does turn over by hand, so we at least got that going for us. So let's dig into this and see what's wrong with it, see if we can get it to till the garden for us. All right, first things first, let's get the hood off of here and see what we're working with. Oh, interesting. I was told it came with no battery, but look at that. Also seems that a bird was attempting to make its home in there. We'll just get rid of all that. Well, I guess we'll see if that battery actually has any voltage or anything. Got the good old ignition down here. So, see if that actually has anything. Yeah, I'll take that as a negative. So, hook up a multimeter here real quick. Just see, maybe this battery is good, but that switch isn't working. We have 11.5 volts. You can't read that though. So, see if we can just throw that on the charger and get a free battery out of this, I guess. Ended up robbing this from my other lawnmower, so it'd be nice to have two working ones. So let's see about pulling that one out of there. Let's see, 9/16. Oh, nope, definitely a 7. First time, we'll pretend that other one didn't happen. Look at that. Maintenance free. What are we in here for then? Unbelievable. Alright. Get you out of here. No grab handle. A bunch of bullshit. Alright. We're just going to assume red is positive. Look at that. Free block of wood. Alright, that bad boy in here. Put you over there. Yeah, the longer I'm staring at this, that coil looks pretty new to me. And even though 11.5 volts is a dead battery, probably still should have cranked like a little bit, right? So, maybe we have something else going on here. Guess we'll find out. If I can figure out how to put this cable back on. What in the world? Go into your home. Alright, we about got her. Just get all this snug back up. Maybe. All right. Now, ignition should do something. Holy shit. Well, looks like dead battery was our problem. Now, let's see if we can find the oil dipstick. Maybe check the level on that. All right. I'm pretty certain this is the dipstick. I have no idea though. Whatever it is not hand tight. Grab the metric adjustable wrench here. Hopefully this will be the correct size. I don't have a standard one. Jeez, there we go. A lot tighter than it should have been. Oh, looks like a dipstick to me. It's not showing up very well, but it's actually above the F. So, oh man, yep, that smells like gas, so that's always fun. Does have a new carburetor on it, so I wonder if the old one was leaking into there and they just haven't changed it. It did look pretty clear though, so let's see if she runs. So we got oil. Guess we can check the air filter while we're here. A bunch of yummy bird poop on there. So we'll pop this guy off and see what we're working with. Maybe. Looks like that whole stud's spinning. Well, that's fun. Let's get a proper tool. First try. Oh, guess that went at the bottom. What in the world? It's about the longest bolt I have ever seen. Well, that is one crusty looking air filter. So we'll do the right thing and just pretend we didn't open this because you don't have another one. It's good enough to run. Does have a fuel shutoff here, which you can read that. It says on, so I guess we'll flip that into the on position. We'll also check our busted up tank here and see if we actually got anything in there. Whee! The gasket has seen better days. Oh man. Oh, it smells ripe. Get some light in there and see what we can see. Oh yeah, look at that color. Nice and varnished. Gross looking. Sure it's flammable though, so we'll just send it. All right, let's give her a crank, see what happens. neutral? I'm gonna say yes. Maybe. See if she runs away. Well, it's not really trying to fire. Not really convinced this thing's getting any fuel. So let's pop off the lower hose down here and see what we can find. All right, this tank is just gravity fed, so it should come rushing out of here. Interesting. Oh. Apparently it's in the off position. Try this again. Oh, look at that. We got fuel now. Come on. All right. Let's try that again. See what we got. Maybe a little choke. Still nothing. Why don't we go ahead and see if we got any spark? Should be a 15/16. 13, I lied. Not very tight. Wow. That is very carboned up. Probably running very rich. We'll just give that a shot of brake cleaner up real quick. All right, got that all cleaned up. You can see it looks very new, other than the fact it's very covered in soot. So we'll see if we're actually getting any spark. That plugged in there. It's a very weak connection. Crank that over now and see what happens. Maybe we don't have a good enough ground. All right, temp number 2. So we are getting no spark right now. Well, wait a minute. Our coil's not even plugged in. That'll do it. Real question is, where is this supposed to go? It's not very long. It's got this little bend in it, so see if we can figure out where that's supposed to be at. All right, I'm not too familiar with coils because I'm used to working on diesels, but kind of wondering, is this the fact? This is only a 1-cylinder engine. Is this a factory thing that no longer works and it shouldn't even be plugged into that? And then this just goes in here. I have no idea. I'm just brainstorming here. See if this works. A for effort, but definitely not. Let's at least see if the coil is getting power and ground. Put this here so hopefully you guys can see it. Nothing across the coil. Where do those wires come from? Oh, hang on here. Let's get you in there and see what I'm looking at. So this wire comes off the coil, goes around here a bunch, but there's two wires that go in there. That's the back side of our switch here. So I'm just gonna assume that this is power to the spark. That we should actually have a spark now. Test that out. Whoa, look at that. Oh, you can't even see it. There you go. All right, we have spark now. Hopefully, we'll actually have ignition. We'll just take this fake one and kind of, you look good there. Click. Yep, felt good. All right, get you on here. Now, temp number 500. Let's see if it'll actually run this time. Interesting. PTO's engaged. No idea how to stop that. See why we have the switch. The key is only for cranking. That kills it also. Look at that though. Runs like a champ. So let's get the hood back on there and I guess take it out for a little test drive, see how it works. All right, so let's see if we can figure out how to get this thing to move. We've got a little 3-speed down here with reverse, and then we've also got this kind of variable speed thing. It doesn't really click into anything. It just kind of goes. It also kind of stops at about 4 maybe. It really doesn't want to go backwards more, which means we're hot rodding it, you know. So I guess we'll fire this up. I don't know what this is either. Clutch, brake, both, who knows? We're gonna find out. So we'll see what happens. Really got to figure out why those spin. Oh, we're in gear. Oh, look at that. Scooter around the yard here and see what she does. Alright, so let's see if we can figure out how to get this thing to move. We've got a little 3-speed down here with reverse. And then we've also got this kind of variable speed thing. It doesn't really click into anything. It just kind of goes. It also kind of stops at about 4, maybe. It really doesn't want to go backwards more. Which means we're hot rodding it, you know. So I guess we'll fire this up. I don't know what this is either. Clutch? Brake? Both? Who knows? We're going to find out. So we'll see what happens. Really got to figure out why those spin. We're in gear. Oh, look at that. Ah! Not bad. Pretty slow. Doesn't seem real happy. Scooter around the yard here and see what she does. Well, test drive on this thing went okay. Needed a second to warm up because it was kind of acting a little weird for a second there. Once it had a minute to warm up, drove really well. Went to start pressure washing it here, getting everything set up for that, and found out that we have a massive crack going on here in the pressure washer wand. So instead of replacing this, we're gonna do the right thing here, bust out the old Harbor Freight welder and see if we can just fix this, because no, not buying a new one unless I have to. All right, we officially got this very poorly welded. Get a little cleaned up there, but I think that's gonna hold. Just needs to hold water. Can't be that much pressure, right? So we're gonna hook it back up to the pressure washer there and see if she works. All right, well, get out of here. It's no longer profusely spraying water. So, but that's just hose water pressure. We'll actually put it at pressure washer pressure and see what she does. Well, that's not good. We have one tiny little pinhole. There it is, you can kind of see it. Whoa, it's fighting back. So we'll just hit that one more time and that should go away and we should be ready to rip. All right, so we're back on this garden tractor project here. It's been about a week since I last worked on it. So I did do a little bit off camera, forgot to end up filming that. So I went to Tractor Supply and found 2 belts after using a rope to measure them to get the approximate length, and got 2 belts that fit. So now the PTO actually works, and the way I've got that routed is this one is the driven pulley, and you can see how loose this all is right now, and it just spins and won't actually spin this belt. And got the idler down here routed underneath this one, so when you pull this lever here, puts tension on that, and then it'll actually engage the tiller here, which I did attempt to use and did not go well. Ground was way too muddy, got this thing stuck, so we're gonna attempt that again right now, see how that goes. So yeah, let's give it a shot. I did also tune the carburetor on this because it was kind of running a little bit weird. So just to demonstrate here, completely cold. Turn on our ignition, just breathe on that key. Incredible. All right, we are in the garden now. So let's give this a little proof of concept here. Turn that on. Now we got that going. Now we can drop down our deck here, or tiller, I mean. It likes to pop out of gear sometimes, but when she gets going, she gets going. We'll idle this up here. See, it keeps popping out. I gotta fix that. But I mean, she chews. Yeah, look at that. Well, I think that about sums up all we're going to do to this tractor for now. In the future, definitely need to address this, just kind of a little floppy here, and it's not at full tension unless it's right here. I'd like to see if I can move it so it's up there so we don't have to worry about it flying back down on us like it did while we tilled the garden. And we'll need to address this pulley here, as it has come loose a few times. You can see the nuts already starting to loosen up on it right now. And two other things that will need done on it. Tires, they are leaving the chat here. This one's the good one. Come around to this one here. It's on the inside. It is just splitting. So, gonna order a new set of tires for these, front and rear. And also going to see if we can adjust the play on the clutch, because this is just complete free play here, and it will occasionally grind going into a gear. So I'd like to solve that, but these are all going to be problems for the future. Present me will just ignore them and finish tilling up the garden there. So thanks for watching. If you like the video, make sure to subscribe.